Hello, my name is Jasmine Wilker, and welcome to my job tour video for my internship with Stockton University Event Services. Just to start off today, some things I'll be covering include who do I work for, what is my position, where do I work, when do I go into the office, why did I choose this as my internship, and how do I complete a room request. So who do I work with? Within the Office of Event Services and Campus Center Operations, we call it ESCO, here at Stockton University, I am one of 7 students acting as student schedulers for the university's event services. In total, the upstairs ESCO office consists of about 5 full-time schedulers, 7 student schedulers, including myself, and 7 event service assistants. These numbers do not include the 20 employees working within the campus center operations downstairs in the information desk. As a student scheduler, I primarily work upstairs with the other event service employees, but will occasionally work with the downstairs students also. So, as a student scheduler, I report directly to Mary Kate McKenna, who is the coordinator of student clubs and organizations. Mary Kate is one of 5 full-time staff schedulers who reports to Lori Griscom, the director of event services and campus center operations. And as the student scheduler reporting to Mary Kate, I work for Stockton University, but I really work for all the clubs and organizations here on campus. In total, there are about 262 different clubs and student organizations who all need assistance planning and fulfilling their meetings, events, fundraisers, and gatherings. So what is the Office of Event Services? Event Services is your one-stop for planning and scheduling events at Stockton University. The office serves as a liaison between the event planner and the offices that provide support services for events. Stockton's multi-purpose, state-of-the-art facilities enable us to service meetings, seminars, conferences, exhibits, camps, and other special events. The campus also offers a variety of athletic and recreational facilities, as well as on-campus overnight accommodations during the summer months. So what is my job description? So as the intern for the event services, a few of the highlighted roles I use and tasks include utilizing 3 different softwares. So one of them is 25 Live, which is a scheduling system to help reserve facilities and support services for the campus events. I also develop room layout designs on Meeting Matrix, and I initiate work orders through an established email distribution list using SchoolDude. I also assist with event planning, meetings, and workshops for student staff training presentations and organizations such as the Resource Room. I also serve as a customer service representative when needed at the reception desk. And a big part is I act as a liaison between the Office of Student Development and the student groups to make sure all of their meetings and events come out the way they want them. So some of my daily tasks include completing about an average of 10 room requests and SchoolDudes a day. Sometimes this includes making a specific diagram using Meeting Matrix, of which I then organize the diagrams in the shared drive and binder so that they can be used later on. I also communicate with student development and the actual student groups on a day-to-day basis, depending on what their needs are. I also created the student worker scheduler, so I work with the 7 or the 6 other student schedulers with Mary Kate, and I actually get to train 2 of them because they're new, so I've gotten able to be able to teach them how to use SchoolDude, 25 Live, and Meeting Matrix a little bit. So where is the Office of Event Services located? It is located upstairs in the campus center between academic advising and student development in suite 241. I really enjoy this because it allows me to stay a part of my Stockton community because my internship is on campus. And when do I work? I actually work Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I work about 6-hour shifts generally, and that really gives me the ability to start and finish any assignments that I've been handed by Mary Kate, and also allows me to do a lot of training hours with the 2 new employees. So why did I choose this internship? I've actually been working as a student scheduler since the spring of 2018, so it's been about a year now, and I've worked with students in the past who have been Mary Kate's intern, and I've heard all the amazing stories that they've had. So I really saw this as an opportunity to perfect my skills and learn more about how the office operates in general. As the intern, I've been given a lot more responsibility and freedom to explore new ways to complete a job and also generate more efficient systems. A lot of who I am in general is a very organized and task-oriented person, so I've been able to implement that into the office, which I've definitely seen impact the way it functions a little bit more. So now I'm going to go into how to complete a room request. So as I said, I use 25 Live every day when I go in. So I get the room requests from student development, and I'm just going to show you a quick way of how we actually put them in the system. So on the main page, there's the home. We go into Event Wizard, and this is actually where we go in and create the events. So ask for things such as the event name, title for the publication, event type, and the organization. So a big point is the event type. Usually it's meetings for clubs, and then we also do programs and socials. And the primary organization, that is the actual club. Sometimes we get clubs and sometimes we get Greek organizations. So then on the next page, it asks for the attendance, which is very important to know to make sure we're putting the right amount of people in the right location. And then the description for the published calendars. This is published onto the Stockton University web page, and this is actually published so the public can see it. And you can actually search for specific meetings, times. You can see if you want to look up for diversity and multicultural events. And then I'm also going to give an example as if this were to happen multiple times, which happens a lot. So we pick the first day and the first time whenever the first meeting starts. And then it'll ask if we want to add more on the ad hoc. So here at ad hoc, we simply just have to add on the extra dates. So if we want them at Thursdays, we would just do the next Thursday. This makes the process go by a lot faster. Then we pick the location. Most club meetings are in classrooms, such as B-Wing. So this quick triangle that I actually see shows that there's a conflict, which happens again every day. So we have to learn to adapt and accommodate. So we just have to find another classroom that has a similar needs. So we found B003. Next, we look up the resources. So every student group gets the electronic podium, which allows them to use the projector in classrooms. But other resources, this goes into when we put school dudes in, which I'll explain later. And then the next couple of steps, this shows that we can actually hopefully do all of this online later on. We send it to the requester, which is the student development advisor. This can include Jeff Wakeman, Joe Thompson, Lauren Wilson. And then we select the categories. This, like I said, it gets published onto the Stockton University website. So I'm going to select what parts it goes under. And then I just have to simply type in the distribution list. This is who it's being sent out to so that they get the confirmation of their meeting or event space being confirmed. And then it's all set. So like I said, sometimes we do school dudes, and that's when we have to use resources. So once the location has been confirmed, if there are any other resources needed, school dude is then used to reach out to plant, and plant are the people that actually set up the physical tables, change the room layouts, and make sure all of the rooms are set up properly. So the school dude, it's actually, again, an online thing that's just on the internet. And this just allows us to reach out to plant and let them know the details that we got from the confirmation, and specify the exact location. And then finally, how I complete it is if there's also a diagram needed. So as a normal student scheduler, we don't really use Meeting Matrix as much, but since I have a specific interest in room diagrams, Mary Kate has given me the freedom as the intern to explore more. So that's probably actually what my project is going to be, which I'm very excited about for this internship course. But just for people that don't know, Meeting Matrix is a room diagram software used to create and adjust room setups. So I have been able to adjust any previous room diagrams to personalize the confirmations. I've actually been able to sit down with some students, play around with how many tables they want, what setups, and this really gives them more of the freedom to actually get the event that they want. So overall, I am extremely loving my internship that I have with Mary Kate in the Office of Event Services. I am extremely honored to be able to work with them every day, and I'm learning something new every single day. I'm just very grateful for this opportunity, and I also would like to thank you guys for sitting in on my job tour. You guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.